This is The Scoop for Monday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. Last week, a federal judge closed the door on allegations that key parts of Florida's 2021 elections law were unconstitutional. That's despite the judge saying that Florida has repeatedly changed laws to target ways black voters cast ballots. The chief U.S. District Judge issued the order after the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals last year overturned a ruling in which he found the law improperly discriminated against black voters. The Atlanta-based appeals court sent the case back to the judge to address two major issues. In the order last week, the judge appeared to criticize the appeals court for re-weighing the facts in the case, but he entered a judgment in favor of the state. The judge concluded that the plaintiffs had not met a legal test for showing that the changes in the law unduly burdened First Amendment and equal protection rights. Public comment on a Florida bill to preserve monuments spiraled into racism and hate speech last week. Senate Democrats walked out of the Community Affairs Committee. WMNF's Chris Young reports the bill passed the committee, but it will likely not see the Senate floor.
Charles Bland Patrick is an attorney from Live Oak. He spoke in support of the bill that would protect Confederate memorials. Afterwards, he was questioned by Republican Senator Alexis Calatayud.
White supremacy is what I heard. White culture, white supremacy. So I just want to clarify, that was your intent in your public testimony today?
Yes, it was.
He was one of many citizens speaking both for and against the bill during public comment. The bill would prohibit local governments from removing most historical monuments. Tampa Bay resident David McAllister was escorted off the podium after Democratic Senator Jason Pizzo alleged McAllister insulted him.
The official purge of public memorials is the first wave of a cultural war to destroy the past so they can control the future.
Thank you.
Democratic Senator Rosalind Osgood spoke out after the racist comments were made.
Because I'm here and I'm the only black senator here, I'm probably the most prepared to speak to it, to tell you how it hurt me as your sister when you come in here and you use those kinds of comments.
Osgood later joined other committee Democrats in walking out of the meeting. Republican Senator Jonathan Martin is the bill's sponsor. He blamed the media for villainizing him and the bill.
I disavow everything some of you said. This bill is not about white supremacy. It's not about Southern culture. Yes, there are white supremacists who want history protected, just like there's black nationalists that want some history protected.
The bill passed the committee. However, the next day, Senate President Kathleen Passidomo said there are, quote, problems with the bill. She also said, quote, I'm not going to bring a bill to the floor that is so abhorrent to everybody. For WMNF News, I'm Chris Young.
The Pinellas Educational Support Professionals Association announced that the school district agreed to back pay employees based on the contract negotiated by the two parties in December. WMNF's Jimmy Rosilio reports the issue affected more than 170 PESPA employees.
PESPA filed a grievance when members found the district did not retroactively increase their compensation as they believed would happen. The union says they bargained for a 10% pay increase, but the district based salary increases on lower administrative salary tiers. This resulted in a loss of $1,000 to $2,000 per person. Pinellas County Schools Chief Human Resources Officer Paula Texel says the district prioritized a quick response.
PESPA brought forward their concerns. They actually requested some further information, and as soon as they got that, we had that meeting scheduled the very next day to listen to the concern, and we, as I said, we responded in that timely manner.
PESPA President Nellie Henyes counters there's more to consider than the time between the grievance and the response.
They knew they did wrong because we've been communicating with them. That would be fixed right away, and the people should get the money on December 22nd. And if we do not put this grievance, we will not get nothing back.
The union brought up the issue on January 18th, and the district agreed to adjust back pay on February 8th. For WMNF News, I'm Jimmy Rosilio.
It'll be cloudy and windy today with off and on rain showers this afternoon. Highs will be near 80. Tonight, windy with thunderstorms. Overnight lows will be near 60. And tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy, and cooler with highs in the mid-60s. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.